everyone. My name's John, co-host of Cosmic Convergence, and I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching part 2 of our compilation of drones, planes, and UAP. It's happening around New Jersey and around the world. I first want to go ahead and extend my hopes that you all had a great holiday season and that the new year coming up brings you prosperity and happiness. First things I got to say real quick is I apologize if I sound a little stuffy. I think I might be coming down a little under the weather. That's one of the gifts that none of us want during this holiday season, but I suppose it can happen to any of us. Just if you're not feeling well, I hope that you recover quickly. And if you're feeling great, I hope that sustains itself for the whole entire year and going forward. Anyway, a lot has been going on here recently with the flaps of drones and UAP, especially orbs lately here in New Jersey and around the world. Last Thanksgiving, we had the one day to where no one saw anything in the skies, and people were curious, well, why Thanksgiving? I wonder what's going to happen during Christmas. Well, in Christmas, there were sightings. There most definitely were sightings. But what we're starting to see is that there seems to be a little bit of a shift going on. People are still seeing drones, which coincidentally has become a term that is starting to just kind of blanket UAP now. So everything's a drone, kind of like back in the 40s, everything was a weather balloon. But a lot of orbs have now been showing in the sky. Now I know the debunker community will like to say that, for instance, these orbs are planes coming in from a distance, or Chinese lanterns, which apparently are just taking the world by storm right now. Never mind that China's being named yet again, but Chinese lanterns. And so you might see some footage and be like, wow, that looks like an orb to me. And a debunker will be like, no, that's Chinese lanterns going with the wind. And it's like, well, interesting. Did you know that there was wind there? Were you there? Well, no, they're just kind of all going at the same rate. So obviously there's wind. All right. Well, it happened on this specific date. Could you look up what the wind currents were at 25,000 feet? No response. Or like, let's say that the light is bluish in color. You'd be like, well, Chinese lanterns aren't blue. Well, the excuse from them would be, well, the most prosaic answer is the bag that the Chinese lantern is blue. The fact of the matter is that they're not going to be open to the possibilities that it might be unidentified, it might be a UAP, it might be an orb, heck, it might be a drone. There's no debating them. And so I just have to say at this point, not everything is going to have a non-prosaic explanation. I've said that before. I'll say it again. But it doesn't mean that everything has a prosaic explanation. And here's the thing with debunkers. They have to be 100% correct all the time. All it takes for us that believe in this, that know this, okay, not just believe, but know the phenomena is real. Know that there's something going on with an NHI presence. All we have to do is be right once, just once, and then their house of cards falls apart. So real briefly here, I also have a clip of Cliff High. Now Cliff High is a prediction futurist who claims that a war between humans and aliens would begin on December 3rd, 2024. He put it into this program model he called WebBot that had set as a temporal marker of when Joe Rogan would interview presidential nominee Donald Trump, and that it would happen roughly about 39 days after that interview that we would start seeing melee or skirmishes in the sky. Now, he made this prediction in, let's see here, sorry about this. He made this prediction in 2009 when Joe Rogan wasn't that big of a podcaster, before Donald Trump even ran for his first presidency. And his web bot scoured the internet and came up with that. Okay, so I'm going to have a clip here in this video that Cliff High discusses further in detail their prediction. And I know a lot of people were like, well, it's December 3rd. There's nothing going on, as if like all of a sudden just these UFOs, UAP would just drop out of the atmosphere in this massive worldwide exposure, and that we would start just having jets, fighter jets, and military shooting them down. It would just be crazy sauce, Independence Day kind of stuff. Well, we all have a picture in our mind about what these things might be, but it never turns out that way, right? But what we are seeing is we are seeing some ramping up. And I do have a few clips in this video montage that do show potentially military action taken against these drones or orbs. And as always, I'll let the viewership decide whether you're a hardcore believer, a knower, or a skeptic. I'm not going to turn any of you away. I do hope that you enjoy this video, and thank you so much for your support. Cosmic Convergence started in January of this year, 2024, and we are currently at 923 subscribers. Every one of you is vitally important to us, and we are so thankful for you. If you guys can help us, and ladies, can help us reach 1,000 by January 1st, what a great gift. What a great gift that you would be giving us. Even if not, we love you all, and we are so thankful for your support. Enjoy the video. This is not for entertainment purposes. This is to examine the phenomenon and what's going on right now. And I'll say one last thing. If this is mass hysteria, as some of the government officials, Kirby, for instance, would like to suggest, it is not just national now in the United States. It is global. So if we're going through a mass hysteria moment, that mass hysteria moment is global now. As some of my friends would like to say, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, or you can't put the genie back in the bottle. And this is not going to go away. Anyway, thank you all. Enjoy. Love you. And leave your comments down below. If you're from New Jersey or anywhere in the world and you've had sightings, please contact us at cosmicconvergencechannel.gmail.com. We would love to talk to you. If you're from New Jersey or anywhere else out there in the world and you have footage and you'd like to share it with us, or you'd like to be interviewed about it, please contact us, Cosmic Convergence Channel at gmail.com, and we'll reach back out to you. Please comment, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you soon.
barely over a month between the temporal marker and the visible contention that will appear in the skies that from the descriptors we had back in 2009 will go to the idea of UFO versus UFO and UFO versus jets. Okay, so like sort of very complex kind of Independence Day kind of shit, right? Nobody will know who the hell is doing what with whom. Now, okay, so you think that's unlikely and so on, as do I. All this shit's always unlikely until it happens. You know, possible, not probable, right? So anyway, now we have a strange thing where there's swarms of 20-foot drones flying around military bases. So unknown. Nobody knows who owns these drones, who's controlling them. At least they're not telling us guys. I would suspect that the military would be freaking out if they can't see the signals that are directing those drones, and those drones are what is it? A kvass weapon, where one of the, okay, so yeah, I won't describe it, but basically you set off a group of drones that don't report back to headquarters until they're all done.
UFOs or Phoenix Lights, who knows?
Oh, Madison's getting a good video of it, dude. Come to my house, man. You can see it from my house. Oh. Oh, Madison will probably put it up on YouTube, man. You can probably find it on YouTube. Take the best video, man, because I'm probably going to turn this one into...
Aqui, corram. Só olha pro céu. Olha, não para de vir. Olha ali pra isso. Olha pra isso.
Que isso? Não, mas isso aí não é possível. Estão soltando luzes, estão soltando fogos.
Não é fogos não, minha filha. Eu tô aqui há meia hora e não para de subir luzinha. E se fosse balão, era uma tira. Olha só como ele tá irregular. Não é balão isso.
Será que não são lampinhas?
Mas lampinha de quê? Como é que fica ali? Como é que elas estão soltas? Lá aqueles três, ó, em forma de triângulo. Tá vendo ali, ó? Em forma de...
Waynesboro, Virginia. We have blinking light syndrome here too. Haven't seen any drones. But tell me why everything's blinking.
The first one is at the front.
The inside is blinking in there too if you look.
No, that's just the
The
outside.
one, is it just the outside?
Yeah, it's just the outside, but not in the inside.
Yeah, it's not. It's the
So why is this building blinking too?
Maybe it's the drone. It's like walking. Like it has feet. What is that? Do you see it?
Yeah, it looks like a drone swarm.
What's a drone
Right over the
swarm?
airport. A swarm of drones. Right over the airport.
It's like walking. Like it has feet. What is that? Do you see it?
Yeah, it looks like a drone swarm.
What's a drone
Right over the
swarm?
airport. A swarm of drones. Gente, o que é isso? Caraca, o que é isso? Max, o que é isso no céu? O que é isso no céu? Meu, isso não é pipa, Max! Ah, Max! O que é isso? Meu Deus, o que é? Eu tô dando zoom, não tá dando pra ver nada! Meu Deus do céu! Max, o que é isso? Por que esse celular não mostra? Cara, eles estão voando numa... Que movimentos são esses, gente? Eu vou subir na mesa. O que é isso? Meu Deus!
Tem dois grupos, eu cheguei aqui com uma vez, eu não sei o que tipo, gente, eles estavam tudo aqui, ó.
Max!
Uma luz verde e uma luz azul.
Tão...
What are those? They are not moving.
Check this out, y'all.
Wow.
What is happening?
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Something is bursting. I don't know if it's taking off or getting shot down. This is just so crazy, y'all. There it is again. And now there's multiple things in the sky. Some flying this way, some flying that way. Yo, look at that. Look at everybody in the highway right now. I don't know, bro.
Porque van a ver un aparato que...
Espera, ni idea. A mí no se mueve de ahí.
Retro,
that's crazy.
¿Eh? Set our lights.
No.
اصلا معلوم نیست چیان یه اومدیم بیرون دیدیم این شکلیه اینا پر آسمون
It's like walking. Like it has feet. What is that? Do you see it?
Yeah, it looks like a drone swarm.
What's a drone
Right over the
swarm?
airport. A swarm of drones.
The lights do not always flash. I go to Walmart all the time and they never flash like this.
That spot. Now it's going to come after that flew and sort of zigzag in. It flew and it just stopped right there. And it's dead still. It's not even moving like a helicopter.
It's not moving at all.
It's not moving. It looks like it's locked in that position.
Yeah, that's really weird.
No, I watched it fly there and stop instantly.
Where did it come from? Did it come fast or slow or what?
I just watched it come from like behind the building and it got to that spot, you guys. And look at it. It's not doing it looks like the top of a building.
It looks like it's landed on top of a building and not moving.
What are these things?
Wow.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
It's like
spooky. And it stopped moving.
And it stops
now it
again.
just stopped.
You see how it just like that?
But it's like my little DJI drone at that height.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't know. You know what? They look like lanterns. They do.
You can hear them buzzing. You can hear them buzzing.
You're video.
The FBI and Homeland Security are now deploying technology to help solve the drone mystery over the Northeast. Officials say there are more than 1 million drones registered with the FAA, and thousands are operating in the sky on a daily basis. But federal officials are now worried about people taking matters into their own hands. Joining me now is former F-18 Navy pilot Ryan Graves. He spent more than a decade in the service and testified before Congress about unidentified aerial projectiles back in 2023. Ryan, thank you so much for joining us. John Kirby this morning from the Biden administration spoke to our George Stephanopoulos on Good Morning America. Here's what he had to say about the drones before we get started with our conversation.
There are 1 million drones registered with the FAA here in the United States, and thousands upon thousands fly in our skies legally and lawfully every single day, doing all kinds of good things for the public good. These drones, these aircraft are operating the way the FAA requires them to operate in U.S. airspace so that they can be observable and to fly safely. We are on this. We're working it hard. There's no national security threat we're seeing at this time and no threat to public safety.
Kirby says the government is being honest and transparent. Now, in your testimony last year, you accused the government of knowing more than is shared publicly about unidentified objects. What do you make of Admiral Kirby's comments this morning?
Well, with all due respect to Admiral Kirby, his accounting of the situation on the ground doesn't match that of his base commanders who are having multiple incursions from New Jersey, Massachusetts, and all the way to Ohio and now Utah. So his own soldiers are reporting these events. They are shutting down both public and military bases due to the concerns that they are posing. And I think that they are not being honest with exactly what the circumstances of these objects or these drones are.
And Ryan, last year you told Congress UAPs are in our airspace. You were confident about that, and you said they're also grossly underreported. The FBI has received about 5,000 tips about these drones. That's a lot. As you see these reports throughout the Northeast, what is your reaction?
Well, my reaction is, why weren't we prepared for this? As you stated, I've been talking publicly for a number of years now about just how common these occurrences are, how they do appear to be operating within our military training ranges, and how commercial pilots are becoming very accustomed to seeing these objects that they can't explain. Now, these base incursions that have occurred over New Jersey and elsewhere, this isn't an isolated incident. This has been occurring for multiple years during the same period of time, going back over 3 years now. So I would pose to Admiral Kirby, why is this just an issue that's popping up now if these drones are so common within our airspace? I assure you that our adversaries are watching our reaction to this, and they are taking notes.
I do find it interesting that the Pentagon's UFO report released last month found 21 alleged sightings that could not be explained. Do you think the objects we're now seeing pose any threat to national security?
Absolutely. Their presence alone is a threat. They're unmitigated. They're unidentified. We don't know the owners. We don't know the origin. And if one of these just happens to go boom, I think that the White House is going to have to take a seriously different tone on this topic.
The House Intelligence Committee is getting a classified briefing on drones today. We'll see what they discuss. We're hoping, of course, to learn more. Former F-18 Navy pilot Ryan Graves, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I don't know. There's 5 of them, 6 of them.
Dad, it's a meteor shower. Dad, it's a meteor shower.
Hold this stuff. Hold this stuff.
It's a meteor shower.
No, they're not meteors. They're flying. There's tons of them.
There's meteor showers. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8. Dad, they multiplied. There's 8 now. Dad, they multiplied. There's 8 now. There's 8 now, Dad. Dad, now there's 8.
I don't know what that is. Maybe something from the base.
The what?
Oh, there's one going down.
Let's look at it. Let's go investigate.
Oh, that one's crashing down.
Yeah, it's a meteor. See? That's a meteor.
Meters don't.
Dad, those are meteors.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's the orb that's followed since Liberty Science Center. Everywhere. Look at them all. John Kirby can fuck himself. DOD can fuck himself. Not stars. That one's mobile. There's 2 new ones. It's a goddamn invasion.
everywhere.
Bro, what the fuck? Now there's 5.
There's an opening on the bottom. There's an opening on the bottom.
This is crazy. My God, look at it. That's not a plane. That is wild. That's going way too fast. That's not. What's with my camera? I had to go run in and get my camera. Nobody was gonna believe me. What's with my camera? Look at this thing. Is he... Jesus Christ.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. There's shoots and stars going up. One's going down, one's going up. Oh, wait. They're both going down. Trent, this is crazy. What is that? Some new alien technology or something? Like, I ain't never seen no colors like that. No, nothing like that. No, that's not airplanes. That's not airplanes. That's not like. What the freak? It's like 5 of them in one spot like this. Was like doing like a. And then 2 of them went down. You see them? They disappeared. What is going on with little? There's shoots and spies and everything. They're making a line. That's crazy. How they're disappearing. It's just 3
Okay, we're going to watch over there.
Something's going up real fast. A plane? I can't tell what it is. Whoa, is that moving quick? That could be a drone. I don't know what the hell that is. But that is quick. There's only one remaining right now. Whatever that green flashing one is, he moved quick around it to get it. Super quick. there with it. Go, oh, he's like right on it. Ooh, that whatever it was just shut down the drone, if that was a drone. Holy crap. It's starting.
It's been hovering about 5 minutes now. How it's moving. It's definitely not a plane. Planes can't hover. It's slowly.
I think those are friendly. I would think those are adversarial. In fact, NASA seems to be picking up more than our military is.
Pull towards yourself. Oh, the screws are out and both hatches are opposite each other. Copy, and your go hatch to ops. Stand by. All right, let's do it. Okay. Hatch 2 is in position. Copy. Is it an operating? Yes. And I'm going to start opening it. Yes, you go for rotation. All right, so the rollers are coming out. Copy. Unintelligible.
Bad monkey.